Yeah, crazy. What's up? It's Where the Keys At podcast. We're back again. My name's Eli, and in the studio today, got special guests, co-hosts.
Leroy.
And Ray Dot.
We've got a really important topic to cover today, and it's Mr. Kanye West.
Yeah.
Kanye West has been in the news lately for all sorts of things. Like, I think he's been personally a bit of an idiot.
Okay.
He's dropped down in my kind of thoughts on him, but we need to talk about the good times, right?
The artist.
Yes!
The artist, yeah.
There were some good Kanye West times, so we're going to try and break down our top 5 singles from Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah? We've already been talking about it. We already kind of agree to a degree, but these lot are not letting me have what I want.
You get what you want,
Yeah,
man.
what you want. That's your top
It just
five.
got to be Kanye's tracks,
not
he's featured on.
Not he's featured on, yeah.
But that's what I want. I want features. I want
Nah.
production credits.
Nah.
Because Kanye's not like, he's not like...
He's done a lot of things, Eli.
He's not like Noriega or Busta Rhymes or Lil Kim. He's does everything. He's
Of
not just
his
a rapper.
albums. Stuff that he's released.
Yeah, I agree.
Not just tunes he's made, because he's made a whole heap of tunes.
Yeah, of course.
I couldn't do top 5 out of that.
That makes it more interesting.
Nah, man.
Nah, that needs to be like the top 50 or something.
All right, well,
saying.
before we get started, what's his best feature? What's the best thing you've heard Kanye on that's not a Kanye record? At one point, like, there's kids watching this who don't realise how amazing Kanye West was. At one point, I used to think this guy was like the second coming of Tupac.
Of course.
Honestly, he had that kind of
big influence.
He had that influence,
Yeah.
and he had that drive, and he had that kind of message. And I thought, this guy's the next guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, defo.
But what's his best feature, though? I'm putting you on the spot. These lot didn't know I was going to say that.
You damn right.
There's a lot of tunes.
There
I
is.
think, like what I said earlier, man. Make Her Say, Kid Cudi, man. That track for me, wow, I love that tune, boy.
Yeah.
When that came out.
Poker face.
Poker face, poker face. What?
You got one,
Everyone was
mate?
hard on that tune, boy.
I told you that the tune I said about earlier, which on Chance's album,
Oh, right.
we know we got it.
Yeah.
I don't know if
That's
that's
a
what it's
big
called
tune
though.
as well, though.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I think that's what it's called. I think.
Yeah, I think it is. We
Because you
got
put me on
it.
the spot, I can't think of any other song other than the one I spoke to you about earlier. So
I'm thinking
We'll
now,
go
and
with
I'm
that
trying
one.
to think of best Kanye feature. He used to be funny. I used to like him when he
Yeah.
featured on tunes and just pop a little joke
Yeah,
and then
that's
come
it.
out again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do like. I don't even know if he raps on the tune, but Keisha Cole, I changed my mind.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Big
For
tune.
me, that's
Yeah.
a big Kanye tune. He doesn't even
I
rap on it, does
love
he?
you no more.
Yeah,
Big tune.
big tune, yes, yeah.
Big tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does rap on that.
Yeah. And he does the beat.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's when he's cocky and he's like Kanye West on the beat, by the way.
Kanye
Like, he's
West.
just
Yeah,
do that
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing, like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
here. I love that, man. But now it's just taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Music's changed though, isn't it? You know what I mean? So he's had to evolve, man. He can't stay that way forever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It all depends on the audience as well. Because for me, I still would rather 100% listen to old Kanye
of course.
than any new Kanye now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. But he like certain things happen in his life, man. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, and I don't really agree with what you said because times change, but there's artists that I've liked since then, and I still like them now though. Kanye's just gone crazy, music wise as well.
But like I said, personally, some things happen in your life that turn you that way, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you ain't got the people around you to
True.
He's got Kim.
now,
Really?
you're an idiot. Now he has. But what I'm saying is, back then when those certain things happened, I mean, you could hear it in the music.
Yeah.
Things weren't right for him, man. No one would help him. 808s, bro. Come on, no one would listen to that. 808s heartbreak.
Let's get to the list, yeah, because I like that. I actually like that. So you didn't like one tune on 808s and Heartbreaks?
Can't lie,
None.
I didn't
Love
really like
Lockdown
that.
was terrible. I remember when I heard that on the TV, they were like, Kanye West's new single, and I saw him perform that.
Nah. I don't think I did like any tunes off there.
Not one.
I don't think I like any tune of that.
Not even Robocop.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Oh man, that album's wicked. Shout out to Dels. Dels put me onto the album. He was like, Eli, give it another listen, man.
Yeah, the first time you listened to it, you thought it was whacking it. That's why. See?
It caught me off guard. You know when your favourite person does something completely different?
Yeah.
That was just that to the extreme.
Of course. I mean, Timbaland done a lot of that as well, to be
Yeah.
fair. So
Yeah.
I can understand
Exactly.
that. Yeah.
You stood by Timbo, didn't you?
Listen, but
Not
Timbo's
as-
changed his
not as
ways now,
much.
though, innit? Timbo's changed his ways, though, right? Did he not evolve? He evolved with the music. Like I said, that's why you can't hate on Kanye for that. You had to evolve.
All right, we're beating around the bush.
Who's going first then, man? Because The thing is, I don't think we've all got the same tunes, which I like.
So. Hopefully.
I know I ain't got the same tunes as any.
Eli ain't got no same tunes.
Eli's got some dead tunes.
I know me and you got one tune
We've got
together,
classics, innit?
but
Come
that's
on,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny is when we done our top 5, someone done top 5 rappers.
No
Who
one
was
put
it?
Kanye
Ash.
in there.
No, but Kanye in
Ash
there.
Roll.
Yeah, I
Nah,
know.
because remember we talked about we shouted him out, but Ash weren't having it.
But yeah, we can sit here and talk about how he's got classics after classics and he's got
Course.
too many tunes to name.
Yeah.
So he's probably got more tunes than any of them people that
Yeah.
we had. But
That's
yeah,
why
he's not on the
I
top
said
list.
he would be in my top 5.
Okay.
100%.
I still wouldn't pick him in my top 5.
I don't think I could put him in my top 5.
Brilliant.
Nah.
I would.
I appreciate everything
would.
he's done though. Like I
Because
said.
I still rock Kanye to this day. So
Yeah, no,
I know I
of
could put him
course,
in my
I still
top
listen
5.
to him now, but
Yeah.
All right, so I ain't going first.
All right, cool. So I've not ordered my tunes, by the way. I've just got top 5.
that's fine.
Yeah, my 5 tunes. Okay. So
But one of these is Kanye's best song ever.
Say again?
One of these songs you think is his best song of all time because it's your top 5, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Of course. Well, I ain't going to say which one.
I'll tell you which one I think is the best of all time. But
All right. So my first tune is Champion.
ooh,
Yeah. I like Champion, man. Champion's my favorite tune.
That's my tune.
Yeah. What's that?
That's my tune.
Oh, sorry.
This is
Go
the
on.
story of
It's-
the champion.
yeah.
Stand up,
Yeah.
stand up. Now
Yeah.
that tune's just proper uplifted, isn't it?
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
it.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. That's why I like it. Yeah.
And like when he said, my dad said, when you see clothes,
Yeah,
close your eyelids.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's,
yes.
it. That's it. That's the one. Yep.
Relatable
Exactly.
Kanye. I love
Yeah.
that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know,
What
yeah.
album was that on?
That was on
graduation.
Graduation. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Cool. So that's the first tune. My second tune, I know someone else might have this tune, but a Celebration.
Jeez, it's
Celebration,
bitchy.
Oh yeah,
Grab
yeah,
a drink,
yeah.
grab a glass.
After
Yep,
that,
yep.
grab your ass.
Yeah.
I heard the lyrics on that. It's
Yep.
just jokes.
Yep.
Yeah, that
That
tune's amazing.
second verse,
Yep.
boy.
Yep.
What's the second verse again? No, just how does it start? No. I can't remember how it starts.
Basically, he's talking about beating a chick and a junior from it, innit?
He's talking to his son. He said, "Oh, that's how you love me," or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Funny, he should have been. Them albums are like kind of like comedy. In fact, he's always been. Is he like bipolar or something?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what he's been diagnosed with?
Yeah.
And he's always kind of been a bit manic. Like on them albums, in one tune, he'd be funny as heck, and then
Yeah.
he'd be like
Serious
deep
as hell.
on that same
Yeah.
tune.
Yeah, of course. Like a
always-
split personality
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I was bipolar is like this.
Okay, cool. Good list so far. I
Cool.
don't think it's gonna be a bad list.
Okay.
Can't be.
Maybe mine.
My next tune is Heard 'Em Say with Adam Levine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
To go in there.
Do you know what? I grew to like that song when I first heard it because
Yeah.
that was the first tune on the album, weren't
Yeah,
it?
it was
After
the first
intro.
tune. Yeah, after
You know, I was
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
what kind of weak stuff is this, man?
I like that though.
Say-
I like
I,
that from the
I
start.
thought it's
I
just
think.
a different
Come on,
vibe to that last
Yeah.
one. That was soft.
Yeah.
That didn't have no samples because
Nah, I like
before that,
From the
Kanye
start.
was using all the
Well,
chipmunk spell
That's
up
true.
soul
Yeah.
samples,
Yeah,
and I
of
didn't have it
course.
on there.
Nah.
I was just like blum blum
Yeah,
blum
yeah.
blum.
Well, I liked it though. I feel like set the tone for the album actually. So I like
Yeah,
the
it
album.
did.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Adam
So
Say.
my next tune, as I said, I had to put Jesus Walks in there because for me,
I don't think that's one of my top Kanye's. I know.
I think, yeah. So for me, like I think it's because also that he was talking about stuff in there that you're not supposed to talk about. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to have that in your music. So that's why I kind of related and like that tune most. So yeah, that was in there.
What was he talking about in Jesus Walks though?
He was saying about like if you don't talk about like sex,
Or
drugs,
sex lies,
cars,
video tape.
yeah,
If I
exactly,
don't
yeah.
get played, my son won't get played.
Exactly, yeah.
And then he went and talked about all that stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
2 tunes after.
Yeah,
2 tracks after.
yeah. Because I
kinda have
can't
to,
remember.
I
I think at that time he won some sort of award at Gospel Awards or something, and they took it away from him, didn't they?
Oh,
And they
right,
realised
okay.
who he was.
Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. All right, and then my last tune is "We Don't Care."
Jeez.
How's that go?
Drug dealing.
Oh yeah, the intro.
Ah,
It's an intro.
nah, the second
it's not
tune.
second tune.
That's the second
Second
tune.
tune.
So that's after the intro.
After the Bernie Mac intro, isn't it?
And then Bernie Mac come back again.
Yeah,
don't he,
yeah,
afterwards?
yeah. What the- yeah.
Get scar high. Yeah, I love
yeah.
that tune, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
This
Yeah.
right here is
bangers
little
there,
trade
eh?
scholarship.
Yeah.
So that's my 5 tunes. I could have easily picked 10, 15, 20 tunes
Yeah,
in there.
easy.
Easily.
All right.
No, without problem, no problem.
I'm subbing out one of mine because you had one of mine in there.
Yeah,
so
I've got to do
I
the
had
same
champion.
thing now.
I had champion on it, but you done me a favour because I can take champion out.
It was fine.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
Leonie.
I've got,
We didn't know who had what though.
That's
so,
true.
you know.
That is true.
I've got subs on the bench ready to come out.
I didn't have no subs. I'm glad I went first.
I had a whole list.
I did. I could have listed subs, but I didn't bother.
So was champion on your list as well?
Nah, I had celebration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think to put that on there.
Yeah.
So all of your tunes are from album 1 and 2?
Nope.
3.
Nope.
I've got
Graduation.
2. I've got 2 from first album, 2 from second, 1 from the third. Yeah. And then, like I said, that for me,
go next, Leroy?
No, I'm happy to go.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah, I'm happy to go next.
All right, go for it.
All right, so if I take out celebration, the one I'd put in.
Are you sure you want to put it in?
Yeah, addiction.
Addiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Why
understand.
Addiction's tune.
supposed to be bad,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You feel so good.
Yeah.
Can you relate to that tune or something?
Nope.
Eli, wrong.
Listen, the tune come out in 2006, so 14
true.
years ago, could you relate to that tune?
Yeah, a little.
Or the bit at the end where you're saying hypothetically.
Yeah. You're fooling.
Yeah, I love that tune as well.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
tune
do.
was bad, man.
Definitely. I love the beat was unconventional, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Didn't like have no snares and nothing in it, just boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a nice beat.
Yeah. Loved it.
That's yeah.
I just feel like he just went a bit too far
You think so?
past that age after that album, not on that album, but
Yeah.
later. Like,
After, I agree with that.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was pushing it just enough there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back out of Kanye.
Okay, so the next one, Get 'Em High.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that was going to
Yeah.
be I knew that.
The way it just dropped.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew that was going to be on
Tally was
yours.
sick on that as well,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Tally was sick on that.
Yeah.
I didn't like comment on that tune, you know.
No, I didn't
I
mind
remember
comment,
talking
man.
to this
It's all right.
with Ash, and Ash was like, "Comment, listen to what he's saying." And I was like, "But he just got too many. He just breaks up his verse too much.
Right,
I couldn't
okay,
take
I
it."
do, I get that.
Like Tyler Kweli when he talk about the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tally was hard on that.
Yeah.
Then I got Standard, my tune. Everyone should know. Can't tell me nothing.
Yep.
You know that tune, right?
Nothing.
Wait till I get my money right. That's
Yeah.
a top 5 though.
Yup. That's one of my tunes, yeah, man. I love that tune.
Wow.
I love that tune.
That's good. That is good.
It's a good tune. I don't know if it's in my top 5
It's in
though.
my top
Nah.
But yeah, I know
I got
Leroy
a
loved the
G-Mac
tune.
about my way there.
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah. I know Leroy
When
loved that
I
tune.
woke, I spent that on the
Necklace. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't like that tune was because it's got Jeezy on the chorus, innit? Underneath, going doing the ad libs and stuff.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, and the story behind that tune, I remember reading this in Scratch magazine. It's like a producer magazine, and Jeezy, he asked Jeezy if he can have a beat like Young Jeezy,
See.
and I was vexed because I used to think Kanye makes his own beats. He shouldn't be asking on for no beats. But at that time, he just started venturing out,
Yeah.
and Jeezy sent his producers DJ Toomp loads of tracks and DJ Toomp, and then one of them had Jeezy on. And then Kanye just teethed the record, apparently.
See.
Just took it and then took certain Jeezy bits off.
Yeah.
And then Jeezy said the first time he ever heard it was on the radio and he heard his voice on the record. It's like,
Go on.
Oh, he did.
even
Did you get
tell
any
him.
rules for that?
Yeah, he must
He
have.
must have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Must have
Had
done
to.
That's his boy produced it, so I'm sure
Yeah.
he did. But he just
Yeah.
like, Kanye didn't even let me
Yeah.
know.
Can't hear that. He's gangster.
Exactly. Kanye just
give
does
a-
what
he don't
Kanye
care.
does. Yeah.
So that's 4.
That's 4, yeah?
So this is your favourite Kanye
No, that's
ever.
3.
You're
That's
trying
3.
to talk him into it.
That's not 3?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Never Give Up.
Get 'Em High.
Get him high.
Can't tell me nothing. Addiction.
Addiction, yeah.
That's 3.
Okay.
So it's a newer one
Okay.
for the Yee album.
I never heard that damn
2018.
album. Never heard it.
I ain't heard it either. There you go.
Wouldn't Leave.
And now that go, I don't even know the tune.
Don't even know the tune.
Let me play it for you, man.
I know this. Yeah, I do know this tune.
Let's say hi, sweet. They slavery your choice. They say hi, yay. Tune bad, Eli, man.
That came out after he said that, didn't it? That's probably why I never listened to it, because I gave up. That's it. After I heard Kanye say that, I thought he ain't one of us no more.
Told you Kanye was going through some things, man.
All right, cool.
But all right, so the last one, I think this is probably one of his greatest of all time tunes, Through the Wire.
Through the Wire.
Yeah,
Gotta be.
okay.
Gotta be
Yep,
Through the Wire.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
yeah, gotta be Through the Wire.
Yeah.
Absolute classic.
Yeah,
It is.
I'll probably say that's my favourite Kanye tune of all time.
Do you know what? I wouldn't even hate you on that because
Through the Wire, man.
I should have easily had that in my top 5. To be fair.
Because did you hear the original one? I'm sure you lot did anyway. Because it
Yes.
come out way before the album, didn't
That's
it?
right, yeah.
And he was with his wired
Yeah,
mouth.
with
And you
the
couldn't- he's
wide
like,
mouth, yeah.
Yeah.
That's bad. They should have just released that one.
That's the one they should have released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with All Falls Down. That had 2
Yeah.
versions as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
No All Falls Down, by the way. For nobody. Nah?
Didn't put it in there. Did I?
Nah, anyway.
Didn't get it in there.
Not even with the video, didn't take
I
you
love
over the
that
edge.
tune though. I go lie. I love
Exactly.
the tune,
I
but
love the tune, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So my list is based on personal likes. I don't really like I don't like upbeat Kanye. I don't like Kanye when he tries to be not upbeat, sorry.
I was gonna say you need uplifting Kanye.
Yeah, uplifting, yeah, but I don't like Kanye when he tries to be like make club bangers. I don't like that
yeah,
Kanye.
yeah. That's why I never.
I
had
think he
no club
falls
bangers
flat on
in
his
mine.
face. It's like
Yeah.
J. Cole to me shouldn't try and make club bangers. Kanye shouldn't. Jay-Z can make club bangers sometimes, but Kanye shouldn't. So for me, nah. Okay, so my first tune, I'm gonna put mine in order actually.
wow,
Oh wow.
Okay. 5-1, yeah.
5-1 of my best Kanye West tunes ever. And I'm going to reorder it because I did have Champion in mind. Champion
Yeah,
was
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So I will put, well, Champion's obviously outside now, but in place of Champion, my replacement is going to be my number 5.
Okay.
And that is a collaboration with Lil Wayne,
Ooh,
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Barry
Bounce to
Bonds
your
can make
knees,
it.
hit
Yeah,
your mother effing forehead. I just love
Okay.
that tune.
Yeah.
I don't even know what album it's on, but that tune I could listen to it all day.
yeah.
Dude, the way he just ad-libs and that on there.
How's it go? We calling baby. Oh, I can't remember.
That's
the video.
graduation.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's graduation again.
no.
That is graduation, I think.
I'm sure that's graduation.
Konnichiwa,
We out
bitches.
here, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We had you, baby.
Yeah, it is.
And the way Lil Wayne came in on that verse
Yeah.
as well, I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Konnichiwa. Yeah.
So
big
that
tune,
was
yeah.
number 6, so that just made it in, thanks to Ray.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
All right, so then we're going to go for number 4.
I bet that number 5.
So can I hold on before you go to number 4? So none of the tunes I said got into your list. So Through the Wire didn't get in
Yeah,
there.
none of that got in my top 5.
What?
It's weird, right? Because I think Through the Wire is Kanye's best tune.
We all think it's his best tune.
Yeah.
But it never made my list either. It should
Nah,
have.
yeah.
It could have easily.
Yeah, and that's is the tune when I think of Kanye West, that's him.
Yes,
like,
of course.
Yeah, yeah,
and it was him like
That's how
on his
he burst
own.
on the scene.
You know, as
Yeah.
everyone's career grows, they start to collaborate more.
Yeah.
And with Kanye on a technical level, he started working with other producers and whatever. And I thought that tune was just him. You know, he made that
Yes.
before he made it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
ready. He
Yeah.
made the
Yeah.
video himself, and
Yeah.
it's bad and it's personal, but it's not my favorite Kanye tune.
Okay. Yeah,
It's not the one I always listen to.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
All right.
go with number 4 then.
So number 4, We Major.
yeah. Standard.
We Major. Number
Nas.
4,
Yeah.
Nas.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I just love the way the chorus comes in. Is it Tony Sunshine? No, Tony Williams, on
Tony
the chorus.
Williams on- yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling better than I ever felt before today.
Yeah.
And like that tune confused me the first time I heard it because the chorus it starts with the chorus, but I go on
Yeah.
for long, don't
Yeah,
it?
it does.
So I was thinking, this is
Yeah.
the verse or the chorus, and
I love the tune on that.
Bad. boy.
yeah.
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 For ages, isn't it?
Yeah.
And surely it's about 6 minutes long or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think Nas is very good on the tune though.
Nas is
Might be a bit
alright,
of a
man.
controversial statement. I thought it was a bit stiff.
Let Nas be, man.
Just the fact that he was on there, I thought was big though, because at the time, that's Kanye and Nas. I mean, Jay-Z and Nas didn't like each other, did they? So Jay-Z and Nas beef were going on. Kanye was like, "Wow, boy, I'm still getting
Yeah.
on my album."
Still working. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go then. So we gone Barry Bonds, We Major,
Yeah.
Drive Slow.
Drive slow, homie. Yeah. I knew it was gonna be there. I knew it was gonna be there. I like that. Yeah.
I do definitely have that tune in
Yeah.
there.
I did as well. I did that.
Slow.
So, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that
Yeah.
tune!
Yeah.
Like everyone likes that tune.
Yeah. Big tune.
The lyrics when Paul Wall comes in, I think
Yeah.
Paul Wall's got the best flow on the whole tune. Allow me to introduce it to Maciel Mercedes. I loved it. I loved that tune, man.
Yeah.
And the sample as well, because that was do you remember the Tupac tune? Shorty wanna be a thug, said she gonna be. Forget, remember that tune? That was on the double album, All Eyes on Me. That had the same sample.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's bad. Shorty wanna be a thug, and then Yeah, then Kanye took it, and then J. Cole took the sample and made what's that one about the boyfriend who want to kill the girl? I can't remember what it is. The Girl of My Dreams. You heard that J. Cole tune?
No.
He used the same sample, and it's a story about him wanting to trying to get a girl, but having to kill her boyfriend to get her.
Oh,
Funny. All right, so then there's 3.
Yeah.
I'm trying to order these last 2.
We're
we're getting some madness now, yes.
Number 2 is Last Call.
All right.
Last Call.
Yeah.
The tune where he does the whole Rockefeller story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad.
Okay.
That's true.
Love that. That's a story.
Yeah, I like
so
that.
won't you raise your glass for you?
I'm surprised you didn't put that as number 1, you know.
Yeah, well, it could have been. It could have been number 1. It could have been number 1. It's not going to be big, remember, I don't like bangers. Kanye bangers. I don't think they're really...
That's why...
he don't say anything on his bangers, does he?
That's why I had to mention Family Business, man, because I like that tune as well, man.
Yeah.
The way that album just ended with those couple of tunes, you just think, Kanye, man. That College Dropout album was too much. Too much.
He has got some bangers, though, and none of these on my list, but like Touch the Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What's that other one? It just popped out of my head, man. He's got some big club tunes. Niggas in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that won't make it off my list.
You guys were talking about Otis before we started.
Yeah, Otis nearly made the list.
Yeah, he's got some big club tunes. But my number 1 Kanye tune is Roses.
Yes.
Roses, okay.
That's on the side list, man. On the side list.
On the side list,
Yeah.
Roses.
I love Roses, man. It's just
I know
sick.
it's Paz visited hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
He's giving these flowers.
Yeah.
That's so sick. And the arrangement, the way that it's just instrumental, and then the beat comes in on the chorus, it's like backwards, right?
Yeah.
And then who does the ad libs? That's is that Aretha Franklin does the ad libs on there? I think it's Aretha Franklin.
Hey Mama tune. Hey Mama. I wanna scream so loud for you.
Yeah.
That tune there, boy. That album, to me, I'll put it out there. I think that was his best album, you know.
Which one's that?
Late Registration.
Okay.
Better than that.
See, that's my favourite album.
I love the College Dropout. I love College Dropout,
Favourite.
but for the amount of tunes, like, how many tunes did we just name off that album,
Enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Major, Roses, Hamer, Celebration was on that album, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
That is true.
Like, his best tune obviously was on College Dropout, but for me, I think Late Registration just edges it for me, man.
Yeah.
Just for me.
See, Kanye's first 3 albums I can play from start to finish and have to go away about nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's that, and that's what I call albums, because albums that can play from start to finish.
Can't got to skip no tune.
Classic.
Absolutely. He had a plan. Can you remember? I hated him for this because I remember he announced on Westwood show that he had a plan. When he come up to Westwood on album number 1 with Dane Dash, it's just them two. I'll never forget this.
Yeah.
And he was like, I done all the marketing for myself, and I done all this and I done all that. And I thought, wow, this guy's smart, man.
Yeah.
And he goes, I got a plan for all of my albums. And he said what they're all going to be called. Can you remember what they're called?
No.
Yeah. He said it's like a story of a black man. That is his kind of concept of it.
Understood. Yeah.
And I thought, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then so, yeah, what's the order? I'm looking at the order now. So we started College Dropout,
Late Registration.
Late Registration,
Late
Graduation, and then number 4 was Good Ass Job.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he never made Good Ass Job.
Okay.
And so I was like, wow, Good Ass Job's going to complete the whole kind of quadrille or whatever it's called. What do you call that?
Quadruple?
Quadruple?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, it's going to complete the trilogy plus 1.
Yeah.
And he never done it. He just come out with, what was next? Oh yeah, 808s and Heartbreak.
808s or
his mum died.
His mum died.
Yes, his mum died.
That's what I said, man.
Yeah.
Mess him up.
Yeah, the first spanner in the works. And 808s was a good album. I nearly put a song off 808s on my list,
I don't
actually.
want to hear none of them tunes.
I'm just looking at 808s now. Bad News, big tune. Didn't you know I was waiting on you?
They ain't never
Heartless?
making it.
You didn't like Heartless?
No.
Heartless came on in the club, you danced to Heartless.
So hot
No, I didn't like Heartless. I hated Heartless.
I didn't like that tune.
hated
You like.
Heartless. No way.
not
Coldest
like it.
Winter?
No, you're not saying nothing. I want to hear
No,
you. though.
exactly. I don't want to hear them. I don't hear that.
Yeah, so, I mean, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was all good.
Yeah, that's some tunes on there.
Okay.
All the lights, flashing lights of Dwelle. That tune is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that just one album, I think, just
Yeah.
if you could erase that album, yeah,
Yeah.
Kanye can make it for me, man.
Yeah.
He can make it. He could probably make it in the top 5. There's a couple of albums that I'm not. Life of Pablo, I weren't too.
Yeah.
I weren't feeling that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know that. I think I stopped listening to Kanye after Watch the Throne, to be honest with you. After Watch the Throne, I kind of gave up on him.
Is it?
Ross.
That's 2011, according to this.
That's a
Ross,
big
he like-
statement, you know. Kanye, you know.
I listened
Give up
to
on
Jesus is
Kanye,
King, and the only reason I listened to it is because it was different because he was doing the Christian thing. So I
Yeah.
thought, oh, let me see what he's saying. So I listened to the whole thing through maybe 2 or 3 times, and I love 2 or 3 songs.
I thought it was all right. I thought there was
alright.
a couple of tunes on there, man.
Yeah.
But this playlist, the songs are like 1 minute 56.
Yeah, I know.
So he obviously ain't got much to say no more, in my opinion. 27-minute
I
album.
think
Choir, man.
I think Kanye's just doing that kind of thing, really. Because if you like the albums that he's made or been producing, like he's saying to people, you only have like 7 tracks on the album. So you know, I don't know if it's a thing that he's actually just.
Ran out of ideas.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's that. He might be
Ran out of
making
ideas.
smaller albums to make people want more. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause you hear a couple. If you say, for instance, someone loved that album and they only heard 7 tunes, you're like, "Rah, I need the next Kanye."
Yeah.
Where's the next Kanye album coming out?
Yeah.
Back in the day, we were blessed when we had 20 tunes
Yeah,
on the
of
album.
course.
We were loving that.
Love it, yes.
We were loving that.
Oh,
Now,
they for
man's
double
making
CDs
10
every time back then.
Yeah.
Now man's making 10 tunes and thinking,
Yeah.
I'll save the rest for the next one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you know
you're
what I
right.
mean?
It's true.
You're right.
like-
Does it make you want more Kanye?
That album. No. But if we would have done College Dropout 10 tunes on that album, you know what I mean? You're thinking,
100%.
rah, when's the next one coming, man?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Agreed.
He must be 41, 42, maybe even older, right?
I reckon.
I don't think you should, as an artist, try and get the young 18-year-old audience when you're 45 or whatever he is.
But they're ones who buy music now, I guess.
Yeah?
The thing is, now no one's going out and actually buying music, are they?
No.
They're downloading.
No.
Yeah.
So for you to stay relevant, you need people to download it.
Yeah.
Of course.
And I think Kanye does anything to stay relevant, like music-wise
Yeah.
or anything else. I would go as far as to say, and this is my opinion only, you guys have got your opinions,
There you go.
but I would go as far as to say, like, even his marriage and all that is just to stay relevant. I think Kanye
think?
saw the most popular person in reality
That's
TV.
a big statement.
And I
That's a
think
massive
You don't think there's no
statement.
love there then, no? And
There
they've got,
might
how
be.
many kids they got? 4
They've
kids?
got 4 kids now, Eli.
there
man.
might be love in there, but Kanye is an
God,
opportunist, man.
Yeah, you think so?
He's an opportunist, big time. And it's convenient. Like, if Kim Kardashian, if he didn't find her attractive, I don't think he'd marry her. I think he liked her, but I think he saw an opportunity. They exploit their kids. They exploit.
Yeah, but
every
he
part of
don't
their
allow that.
relationship.
He doesn't
does?
allow that. He didn't, bruv. He didn't allow that.
Well, do you
He
still
didn't
see
allow
her
them.
kids or not? Like in commercials selling products? Because if he didn't allow it, you wouldn't see it.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but I don't think they're on that reality TV show, though.
Nah, that's
I don't watch
I
that.
don't know. I
but
don't watch it either, so I can't even.
I know their
even go
daughter
there.
sells products. I know their
But the
daughter's
reality show's
mentioned in
finishing now,
music
isn't it?
all the time. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, she's being exploited.
So
they're
what, are you
using
saying
her.
the same thing about Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Yeah.
So they're exploiting their kids.
They're using their children's image to their advantage, definitely.
They're not trying to give them a push into the industry, no? You see that as exploiting?
It's exploitation.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
They're giving
it's-
them kidney, they're giving the kids a hand, man.
Hand in what? What, their kids want to be singers, do they?
They might be.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. On
You
that
don't
one.
know.
I don't know what to say.
Kanye's daughter want to model Yeezys, does she? All right.
I don't know. I ain't the pappy.
it was Kanye, probably.
You're wrong, Eli, man.
You're wrong.
But I love Kanye. I'm wearing a Kanye t-shirt, and I remember with a work colleague, she told me years ago, what's the country, or she was a country singer, and he come on the stage.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor
When he done a Taylor Swift thing, and she went, I don't like, the person I work said, I don't like Kanye, man. His ego is too big and he thinks too much of himself. And I've defended him to the death. I was so
See,
offended.
with that,
Yeah,
I thought he wore his heart on his sleeve there.
He was saying
Like, you
about,
know,
you know what I mean? He
He
was
believed in something. He was passionate
Yeah.
about it and had to go and say something. Yes, it was the wrong time
It
and it
was the wrong
shouldn't have been done. But I get where he was coming from on that point because he had something to say and he had to say it there and then. But yeah.
Yeah,
What do you feel now?
Well, I felt how you felt then, and I still do now. Felt that like exactly how you felt,
Yeah.
and I defended it. But then I couldn't defend him anymore, and he just kept doing stupidness until the point where I start having conversations now, and I say exactly what my colleague said
Right.
to me 10 years ago.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So she was just ahead of the curve. She could see it, and maybe I was so sucked up in being a fan of what he had done musically
wanna
that
see
I
that.
didn't see what idiot
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
And now I'm solely in the camp of Kanye's an idiot.
Yeah.
If Kanye wanted to come on the podcast,
Yeah.
no, I'd say yeah.
Of course it's that, yeah. No two ways about it. Of course you gotta do it.
But I
So you
wouldn't.
don't think it's down to his illness? at all. Then you're not.
What
you're not
illness
saying,
is this, Leroy?
Man's bipolar, bro. We said that. We said this.
I mean, it's a difficult one because I still like Kanye, but he has said some stupid things.
No, don't give. Everyone says some stupid.
We could do a top 5
the whole
worst
slavery
things
thing that he said was the most stupidest thing ever. Where he said about slavery. So 400 years earlier, he said it sounds like a choice to me. He's like, you can't say that Kanye ever.
And the way his face when he says it, his face is funny, boy.
That's the black guy in the studio.
TMZ,
right?
right?
TMZ, the black guy. He was like, "What? I can't believe you just said that." But I can't defend that kind of talk there because that's just. That's just.
But I don't think he means it. I don't think he means it. I think he's just does anything for attention.
I tried to defend him for that.
Yeah.
I got shot down quick time. But I said the same thing. I said I don't think he actually meant it that way, and I tried to decipher the way he tried to mean it.
Right.
But I got shot down. I was like, you know what?
But he does say some things, stupid things. But then you might. I mean. When you say it in the wrong time, you get part. I mean, that's how the media publicise you, isn't it?
Exactly that.
That's how the media take advantage of you. So they're showing you the stupid side of Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There might be some sensible things he's saying and editing them things.
But boy,
know what I mean?
How you edit a MAGA hat though, man?
In the Trump Tower, like desperate to shake Trump's hand and all that.
That's what I mean. Like, and the thing is, you look at Kanye's eyes there, and he looked gone. Like, he looked like he's like under some
With his blonde hair, like
hypnosis, or
crazy,
he's taking some.
You know what? Because man won't bleach his hair, that means he's gone.
Yeah.
You can't.
He started saying he made her famous. I always forget her name. What was her name?
Taylor
again?
Swift.
Taylor Swift. He done the famous song. All that.
Yeah.
But do you remember that he'd done that to someone else before? He jumped on the stage and he was like, "Yo, I got to say something." And I was offended. Yeah, he done it to Timberland.
Did he? No way.
About 3 years before. Google this when we're gone. Yeah, YouTube it on your phone.
I'm gonna look at this.
He jumps on the stage at an award show. It might even be MTV or BT. I don't know. A few years before, and Timberland's up there. He's not winning an award, but he's announcing an award for someone.
Right.
And Kanye jumps up and goes, "Yo, stop! What was he talking about? I'll tell you what. What was he talking about with Taylor Swift? Beyonce's
video.
Yeah, Beyonce video.
So with Timberlake talking about his own video.
Yeah, he said, I had people shooting out of cannons and shit. I had the greatest video.
That was the Sky video.
Yeah, and he jumped in front of Timberland. Was like, I should have won this. I done all this shit. And Timberland was like,
so Timberland already announced the winner by then, or
I think Timberland announced the winner, and that's why Kanye jumped up on the stage.
And Kanye was in that category, right? He was
one
of the ones, right? Okay.
And he didn't win it, and this was before, and I was
go back and look at that.
By that, I was like,
yeah, I'd have been offended by that. That's Timberland, man. You can't do that to Timberland.
That man could have been Brock up at the award show. You don't know. You know what I mean? He could have been wasted. Man could have been Brock up and forget.
Yeah, he is. He was, but he got to hold his ground. Like,
you have to hold yourself.
No one else does that.
Yeah.
But then he does on the flip side, like when he's up there with Michael Myers and he says,
that was one. Yes. What was it? Bush don't care about black people. Yeah. I did. No, that's right. Then it showed Mike Myers' face. He was like, "What did I say to that?" And then Chris Tucker was like, "Chris Tucker had to move on quick time."
Yeah. So he's ahead of his time there because now people are fighting to make them statements and get their headline. If he said that now, Mike Myers and Chris Tucker would have been straight away. But back then we were like, I can't say that. Exactly. So Kanye was ahead of his time, but the problem is, he's now ahead of this time, and he's not on that message anymore either, is he? He's not really. I feel like
the media's beating him down so much that whatever he says is just like the media would twist it and make it look like he's stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Kanye is an intelligent guy, but
he has to be.
He knows how money he makes. He knows how to use. He knows how to use the media, and but he says some outlandish things, and he hasn't got the full support behind him anymore. I feel.
He said there was a documentary on the BBC, and they went back to Chicago, and they got all of his old friends together.
Yeah.
I can't remember their names now. Some of them were rappers who was on his original album or original mixtapes, and they were talking about how he established himself in Chicago on this kind of backpack rapper, black leader. That's who he was, like this black educator in rap.
Of course.
And that's the direction he wanted to go. And they said he sold out the community.
Of course.
I did hear that.
He sold out the community.
At what point did they say he sold out the community? When he got married to Kim or before then?
They were talking about Kim.
Yeah,
they were talking about Kim.
Right.
And they were like, he sold us out. Like he sold out Chicago. He started these these workshops and stuff with young people and put money into stuff with his mum. And he got with Kim and he just sold us out. Do you know what I mean? He saw the money he was gotten. And I thought, if his friends are saying that,
then and they're the ones who's inside. So what can we say that
I think I remember seeing something, but that they came out, like Kim and Kanye came out and was like, no, that's not really what happened.
Yeah, they came out and defended it.
Yeah,
After
they
that,
out and defended it. I can't remember too tough what happened with that. But
Kim Kardashian's the ultimate kind of media player. That whole family.
She wanted to be in that life.
Yeah.
She wanted to be in that circle, and the whole family. I mean, what the video that came out, like the family, the mum pushed it, didn't she?
Yeah.
And it's like, what kind of family does that?
That would drive you crazy.
Exactly.
I think if you're Kanye's already
That's what I'm
borderline
saying.
crazy.
Yeah,
that's what
and
I'm
he lives
saying.
with them now.
Yeah.
But you already see what? No, I can't say that, man. I can't say
what
that.
Comedian said? What comedian said? Like with the other guys that had been at family, I can't wait to see what they do to Kanye.
Yeah.
I can't remember who that was.
And he's worse than them now.
I can't remember if it was Kevin Hart or not. But
Nah, it weren't Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart though.
One of his shows though. No,
Nah, it weren't Chris
one of
Rock.
his shows. I'm sure
that
we
was
went
a
to one of
show.
his shows and one of the Red Cup boys said it.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm sure they did.
I can't remember who it was. Though.
Okay,
I remember that though.
Right.
I can't wait to see what they do to Kanye.
Yeah.
That's funny. But,
Yeah. They turned a whole heap of men
I
crazy.
saw
in the
a
family,
Breakfast
boy.
Club interview with Tiger years ago, and it's when
Okay.
he was with one of them, wasn't he?
Okay.
The younger one, Kylie.
Oh,
no,
Yeah,
Kendall.
I don't know
yeah,
the names.
One of the twins.
Who's Kylie then?
The twins.
He's with one of them twins when they were younger,
Okay, yeah,
and they were like, "Why aren't you with her no more?" and all this. And he said, "Look, the family's crazy." He said, "I would go out, go do something, come back, and they'd show me photographs that they've taken of me. The mum would sit him at the table and say, we're taking these pictures of you. We're going to put this story out today that you done X, Y, and Z.
What?
And this is how you're going to respond."
What?
And they're all sitting around having breakfast at the table. And he's like,
Yeah,
Got
she was.
and he's like, wow.
everything,
And
bro.
he said, I couldn't say nothing because I'm with them now. So they'd do that, and then they redeem him, and then the stories would go and the show would sell. So they were doing that back then.
Yeah.
Kanye West is there now. They're like, what if you said slavery was a choice, Kanye? That will get some hits, but we'll get you back. The black people will take you back because they always take us back.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you.
So you think that's the Kardashians that done it, not Kanye?
I think Kanye don't have enough say in what Kanye does. And
Yeah.
I think as soon as he had kids for that Kim Kardashian, he lost his power.
Lost his
like
right,
you
yeah.
already see how women have power over men with children already, right?
Damn right.
What about the most richest, powerfulest women in America, like the Kardashians, and they've got his kids? Can that be your kids? Poor Kanye. Anyway, the latest he's doing to redeem himself now, just to let you guys know, because you said you haven't seen what's been going on, right?
Bits and pieces, but I haven't looked into it a lot.
So he's vexed. He don't even want to be prime minister,
President.
president,
He's
right?
president, right,
But
yeah.
I thought that was a bipolar episode.
I did.
When he was all going on like, yeah, I'm going to be president, I'm going for running for president, blah blah blah. I thought that was him going through his episode because didn't they lock him up afterwards?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm
And then
sure
they
they
start
kind
talking
of
about it
lock
in
him
the
up.
press,
Yeah.
saying he's this and he's that. And
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
I thought that I didn't.
He's been
Was
locked up
that
recently
Yeah.
when they lock up, and then that's when they talk about the whole divorce thing may happen. And
That was never going to happen.
They
mate.
ain't
gone
never
back
divorcing
to,
him.
He's gone back to. He's got he's got somewhere in is it Wyoming or somewhere like
Yeah.
that where he's gone back to.
Somewhere
and then
in
Kim,
LA,
and then
yeah,
apparently they
some-
want to see Kim or something like that.
Yeah, but they're saying he's having an episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, carry on. Carry on. Sorry,
Yeah.
man, cut you off.
Nah, I forgot where I was, but he's wanting to go for president. I don't know much about that. I don't know how serious he is about that. I know he's registered in some states. I don't think he wants to win. I think, he's got an album due out, so he's got to do something.
I think it may have been also that he said that he was going to run for presidency in 2020. He said this years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so he's.
If Kanye released good ass job today, I would have him on the pod.
Yeah. but has it got to be a Kanye of today or a Kanye of then when he was gonna
It's got to be that Kanye.
That got to be that
We
Kanye.
lost that
innit?
Kanye, man. That Kanye's gone.
Yeah,
That Kanye went when his mum passed, man.
And not to put that
Sadly.
on Kanye either. I think we've lost that era of Busta Rhymes. I
Of
think we've
course.
lost that era of Jay-Z. We've lost that era of
course.
Foxy Brown.
Of
That
course.
era is not coming back in there,
No,
either.
nah.
Even though I still wish that one day Jay-Z would just go, do you know what, I'm just going to make an album just like my old albums. Because he ain't got to sell nothing, has he?
But do you think he can do that though?
Yeah.
Do you think he could do that?
He must have...
You think about
He's been gone from the streets for a long time, you
Yeah,
know.
but Rev, you think about the amount of tunes they made that didn't get released. They've got bangers still, man.
That's true.
They've still got bangers. They could just pull one album together and say, "Yo,
That's
here,
true.
here you go."
Yeah, true. Okay.
There's definitely enough tune out
Okay,
there. For
I can
that.
agree with that. Yeah.
But the news with Kanye, so he's now trying to say, I'm the savior of the industry. The industry needs to change. Yeah, this is his big thing.
Yeah.
And he wants to support all the young artists, apparently, everyone coming through.
I actually believe and stuff.
Yeah, I believe he does want to bring other artists through and support them, but I think it's convenient for him to do that now because he needs it as well, yeah? And the issue is with masters, he wants to own the rights to all of his music. He wants to own the publishing. He wants to own, the radio play, everything, the performance rights, digital rights. And there's been lawyers looking at his stuff. Yeah? I put the videos in the group. And in a nutshell, he's got the best contracts ever out of any artist. He's got wicked contracts, but they're still getting robbed. He's still getting robbed by these lawyers. Mm-hmm. And he's vexed. He's basically doing what Wiley done.
Okay. Yeah.
But he ain't coming with anti-Semitism. But he's saying, these people are taking my life away from me and they're not letting me have it back. Mm-hmm. And he wants to give that stuff to his kids. Maybe Kim's behind this as well. Maybe Kim say, "Yo, get them masters, man. We need them."
Nah, do you know what though? Like, but there's been a lot of artists throughout the years
that
who have tried
to do that. Yeah,
dead.
Even as far as Sam Cooke, which I watched a documentary on, he wanted his masters and wanted to bring other black artists.
So
through.
what are you saying? When you say they're dead,
no, actually, don't just black artists.
Are you trying to say when you said, "Oh yeah, they're all dead"? Are you trying to? Is it because you think they got sniped? You think they're assassinations?
If Kanye ended up dead, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Depends how far you try to.
The way he's crossed the line now, yeah. So what he done to continue, he ended up getting all of his contracts that he has, scanning them, posting them on the internet.
Yeah.
So all of the names, all of the technical terminology, all of the money, all of the dates, all of the deals of all of the companies.
He didn't blank none of that out.
No redactions. He just put it out. First of all, it's illegal, so they got taken down. Yeah, so he'll be getting sued for that. But he knew that already. It's smart.
Yeah,
like the publicity is going to be good enough for him.
Yeah.
So all the young artists and producers and stuff come out now, and they're backing him because they were like, yeah, something needs to be done about these contracts. We're all basically slaves to the industry. But look at his contracts. They were breaking them down, right?
Yeah.
That Ye album.
The Ye one.
Ye. Is that called Ye? Is it?
Ye, man.
Oh, like, why is it called Ye then?
Yeezy.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Y-E.
That one, the YE album. Mm-hmm. He's
You can say it, Ye. I know you can say it. I don't want to say it.
Yeah, that album doo-doo, man. You can't say slavery is a choice and then expect me to buy his album. I ain't supporting that. But anyway.
Understood.
He just mentions it in the tune. Listen to that. If you listen to the whole tune, the tune is deep, man.
Yeah, but he said it already, so it's too late.
All right.
Did he say what? Did he say his reason behind why he said it?
No, he don't say why.
Okay,
why
he
said
has to explain himself.
He just mentions it in the tune, but and then he talks about him doing them foolish things, mash up his marriage and things like that.
Okay.
The tune's deep, man. The tune's a big tune.
All right, I'll listen to it.
Anyway, sorry, carry on, Nima.
Carry on about this tune. I might listen to it. So he put out the contracts, and for that album, he ended up getting, the label gave him 12 million to make that album. Right. 12 mil. Like, artists don't get budgets like that ever. Never. Like, big artists, Michael Jackson were getting 12 million for an album.
There weren't
got
big
12
album either, by
million. Nah.
He kept that money.
And he went to France. That's when Kim Kardashian got robbed in France. Yeah, he went to France with the money. And normally, if you get 12 million from a label in your contract, you've got to pay that back within a certain time, whatever, or how many albums sold.
Yeah, I saw about that, yeah.
Not Kanye. Kanye got a deal where he gets a split of the profits. So he gets that money. And then, to top it off, he said, come back to the label and said, I need more money to finish the album. I need 1.8. They gave him another 1.8 to finish the album.
14 million, you know?
Finished the album, Done it. Whatever. They gave him the option to own the masters of his last 2 or 3 albums, but he wants the first 3 albums. Of course,
because the first 3 were the biggest albums.
And their albums are going to make money.
Yeah, of course.
But them numbers they're putting out are ridiculous. First of all, they're saying, no, you're never going to have the option to have those 3 albums. Like, as long as we're alive, you can't have them. So look at the imagery of that. Like, these dudes who are not attached to the music are lording over and going, no, you can't have your masters. Like, you're still working for us, or your music's still working for us. He can own the last 2 albums, I think, after 7 or 14 years, and he's got to pay X amount. What's her name? That girl we were just talking about paid 350 million for her masters. Taylor Swift.
Did she?
350 million for her masters. So how much are they going to charge Kanye for his masters?
Yeah.
And then that means how much is that actually worth then?
That's what I'm saying. How much are they actually worth?
Of course.
The deepest thing is though, Jay-Z bought Kanye's masters, owned Kanye's masters.
Now that's what, I heard about this.
He did own them, yeah.
Right, okay. What, from the first 3 albums as well? Or?
From the first 4 or 5 albums.
Then he sold them.
The Def Jam ones. Jay-Z sold them, boy.
Sold them.
Jay-Z sold all Kanye's masters so he could buy back his own. Use the money to buy back Reasonable Doubt.
Probably.
Yeah, but all right, let's say for instance the man truly, we don't know their situation. If he's truly in love with her, do you know what I mean? That's his choice, man. You can't cut a man off because he chooses a female. Has she done something to them?
Don't know, man.
What she represents, they probably don't agree with, especially Beyonce and Jay-Z.
I guess because of the way she came in as well. Like, she wanted to be in that life,
Yeah, she did want to be in that life. She tried to get in the baller NBA life. She tried.
The whole Ray J
She's a porno star, She come in as a porno. Her mum sold the damn porno.
Exactly, that's what I mean. So that tells you what that family
he's trying to be part of that family. And what, are you going to hang out with Kanye now and go to the house and stuff with them? Like, they're not going to do that. Jay-Z ain't going to do that.
No, of course they ain't going to do that.
And his boys from Chicago said he's left them as soon as he got with him. So I think if you took me away from all of my people and put me with this person who's that persuasive and powerful, I'd go crazy too. But you've got no sense.
Do you think though, if they did get divorced and he went back to Chicago, do you think he could build those bridges again with his boys and with the people from Chicago? I think he could.
Black people take everyone back.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, you can go over there.
We're the only race that does it.
You can go over there, we'll take you back. And I don't think that's a strength either. I just think it's a characteristic that.
Yes, that's within our nature, I think.
I mean, he can come back with open arms. And everyone will be like, yeah, we love you. And then he'd be on some, how he used to be, like on some kind of black militant Kanye again. Yeah. And then we'd all believe him. But really, that ain't you. That's not you. Like, maybe it was him at one point, but
I think that's him.
As Leroy says, he evolved. I'd say as more of he just changed. I know evolution means going up. But I think he just went sideways. Yeah. Maybe down.
Oh, shoot.
Eli's a joker, man. Of course he grew up. The man got older, innit?
Yeah.
Like I said, man had things to deal with, man. He lost his mum. You know what I mean?
Huge. That would be massive.
That was massive for him, man. You heard him say enough tunes that his mum was his best friend.
Yeah. Do you think so? If his mum was still around, do you think he'd be the way he is now?
No, like, I don't think so.
With the Kardashians as well.
No, I don't think. I don't think she would approve of that, and I think he would have took note of that and thought, nah, you know what? You go your way, I'm here.
I got his mum's book upstairs, right? You need to read it. It's quite deep. The way his mum, his mum, all his whole personality was his mum. That was basically his mum. That was his mum. Like, all of the kind of stuff that he stood for was his mum. And I think
I knew she had a big influence on him. I didn't realise it was that
massive
huge.
Influence.
It's called Raising Kanye, the book.
Okay.
And when he disappeared, when she went, obviously he had no path to follow, did he?
Of course.
Yeah.
But whose path is he following now, Leroy? That's my question to you. Do you think Kanye's following Kanye's path, or do you think this is actually who he is, or do you think he's at all influenced by?
Of course, he's influenced by what he's around.
Right.
Of course, he's influenced by what he's around. But that's what I'm saying. You can't hate the man for it because that's where he is now. That's where he's. That's where. Do you know what I mean? That's from where he was, losing his mum. Man went, like you said, he went a bit crazy, and then he got introduced to these kind of things, and he's gone this way.
Yeah.
But you can't hate on him for that.
I can't. Yeah, I can.
I mean, we know.
Why not?
You can't,
man.
man.
You say things like that, but
we all know people that have gone a certain way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but you can't hate on them for that.
I can.
You just have to try.
if I can love a man, Kanye, if I can love him for his principles and what he stands for and what he speaks and what he acts on, why can't I not like him for the opposite? For doing things that are anti what I believe in and anti what I like.
The reason I'm like that is because I don't believe that's real Kanye. For me, I don't believe that is the Kanye that we should be seeing.
Kanye sold out. I'm gonna say it. Kanye West sold out everybody.
He
sold out everybody.
Sold out everyone.
He sold out everybody. When someone's sitting with all new friends at a table and none of his old people, and he's in these new circles, and everybody says the same about him. He's left for a reason. He's sold out. His morals are gone. I know things happen to him that I can't imagine what they feel like, but the result is still the same. Man, sold people out.
You know what? I can see both sides. I can see both your sides.
I do see. I do see where he's coming from, but I don't agree with it.
It's hard hearing, but the way Eli just broke it down, I'm like, yeah, I can understand that. But I also hear what you're saying.
The power.
Where he's playing the fence right there.
I'm playing the fence here, 'cause I understand both sides.
Do you think he's happy?
I think he's.
I
Just
don't think so. Not truly happy. Like, I think he does stuff to try and make him happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's still dealing with a lot of stuff that, you know, has traumatized him.
Yep.
And I don't think he's fully happy. I don't think we'll fully see the true Kanye ever again.
Nah.
I don't feel.
He is a lost.
Even
He's
with
a
his
lost.
kids,
He's
I
a
don't
lost soul,
think-
man. I do believe that he is a lost soul, but I don't think it's his own fault. I think he lost that guidance, man. He lost that major influence.
Yeah.
Just think about your influence right now. What's influenced you to get to where you are?
Yeah.
If you lost that 10 years ago, do you think you'd still be here? Do you think you'd be doing what you're doing now? I know I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's your centre. I think
That's
it's
what I'm saying.
whatever your centre is. But I think I probably wouldn't be that far off of my centre as he is, though. He's like a completely.
Yeah, but then you've got to think about where he is and where we are. We're in a little town called Ipswich.
Yeah.
Man's in big America, Hollywood. Do you know what I mean? Them places that, if we lived in London, could be a different story for us.
Yeah.
Kanye was Afrocentric, and he changed to go the other way. Now you don't have to be Afrocentric, and you don't have to be anything else. But if you establish yourself,
808s, isn't it?
if you establish yourself as one thing, yeah, especially if you're going to pull me in and make me think that you're like, oh, that's something I want to be into, and then you just flip it, and you don't even go off, you just go, F you lot, and I'm going to stand with Donald Trump and say F you lot, basically, and be with this woman who exploits you all the time and takes your style, takes your culture, and just sells it back to you. I don't like you no more, man.
I'm not trying to defend what he did or what he's done, yeah, but there's two things I want to say there. The one thing, did he start rapping about her after 808s? Because again, the influence was gone, yeah? And also, when he was standing with Donald Trump, was he not talking about running for president at this time?
And I talk about them two being friends. I remember Donald Trump was saying that them two are friends or something.
He was
what I'm
patting him on the
saying.
head, basically, and
Yeah.
saying, that's my good boy over here. And Kanye was like, yeah.
But Kanye should not have been with Donald Trump. Should not have, like, you know, that shouldn't have happened. The whole slavery choice thing should never have happened. I mean, up until, when was it? About a few weeks ago, we were having this conversation in one of our group chats, and I said that I think Kanye's pro-black because of what he was doing. I got shot down. And
I wish I was in that chat.
And then, no, this message was sent to me privately.
Oh, okay.
By one of our friends who said, what you think of pro-black? Blah, blah. This is what I believe pro-black's about. And I had to shut up. I didn't even
What did he
respond
say?
to
What
him.
did he say?
I couldn't even respond to him. Respond to him.
I think I know who the
Respond to
person
him.
might be.
Yeah. Shout out to Curtis.
What is pro-black? What is pro-black? If you're saying Kanye's pro-black, what is that?
So I thought it was someone who was trying to fight for his race.
Right.
But I got shot down because apparently he's not fighting for his race.
I don't
So we'll go back to the music thing. Who is he doing that for then? Is he just doing that for anyone? I thought.
And
he
I
was
hate the
doing
word
that
race, by the way. I shouldn't even
I
say
thought he
race.
was doing it for the young black artists that are coming through.
Or
well,
is
the
it just
contract
every
thing.
artist?
I think
contract thing.
all artists. I think yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, he's doing it for all artists, but only because now he realizes he needs his masters and realizes he can't get them.
Yeah,
he weren't
but
trying to do that when he had power before. He's selfish, man. Everything is a means
I
to
assumed that
Kanye
he was trying
end.
to bring everyone to his label.
I don't know. Having said all that, I think he could still be redeemed because
I think he can be redeemed.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think he needs, and I think he's worked this out. He doesn't really need the black audience no more to be successful. Like we're very small. The black audience is not a big part of the Western audience who he sells to, right?
Yeah.
And at first he needed us, and this is the problem I think with
Built him
black celebrities all over. Like they need the support of the community until a certain point, and then when they've got the support of everyone else, they can kind of like move towards their sensibilities. And I think Kanye's worked that out, and I suppose he's genius for that.
He's genius for that. I agree.
And he knows he doesn't really need us as a community unless they knock him down so deep, then he'll come back to us like OJ tried to when OJ got done, right?
Yeah.
So OJ was like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Then all of a sudden he was like, oh, we're black people when he was going down.
Yeah.
So I think Kanye at the moment, he knows he can get away with still being like that, and he's going to get a lot of people on his side, and he might come back with another good album one day. Like sells a lot.
Might do. I hope he does.
I hope he does. But I think that the old Kanye's gone forever.
It's a shame, really, though. But I say that's life, man. We know people that have gone down the wrong roads, gone down the wrong tracks. We ain't, know what I mean? We don't disregard them, though, do we?
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do think you're a little harsh on him, man. You know what I mean? You took it too personal. You know what I mean? I think he took it personal.
I took it personal. Yes, of course I did.
But you shouldn't have. You don't know the guy like that.
He used to sing to me, Leroy. Roses.
He said Kanye used to sing to him, you know.
Roses, come on, man.
Roses was for his grandma, bruv. What are you talking about, man? I went to you.
Listen,
You weren't trying to bring you no flowers.
He sold it to me. He didn't sell it to his grandma. Kanye spoke to me on a level that a lot of artists didn't speak to me, and now all he says is whatever sells. And he's not the only one. He's not the only one, is he?
I was going to say, he's not the only one.
He's not. But he can, like I said, I've said it loads of times, he sold out his culture.
Okay.
Completely sold out his
It's a
culture.
shame to hear that, man. It's a shame.
Should we leave it at that?
Yeah. Leave it at that for a week. Yes.
So what's our final thoughts? Kanye sold out his culture. Should we agree on that?
No, I don't think we should end it on Kanye saying that. Let's say what do you think his greatest album is?
Kanye's greatest album to me, although I love 808s and Heartbreaks, has to be his first album. It's got to be
College
College
Dropout.
Dropout.
You agree with that, Ray? Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. So we've got 2 out of 3. I still say Late Registration for me.
And I don't hate you on that either, because any of the first 3 albums,
Any of the first
made
3
it
bangs, yeah.
easily.
Any of the first 3 are bangers.
Yeah.
I don't think we should end on that on the E-guy note, man. I'm not about the negativity, man. I'm positivity, peace and love around here.